Welcome to L&D Home. In today's video, we have a little bit of organizing for you, but a lot of deep cleaning. We are hitting those spots that we absolutely forgot about and never get clean. We got a lot to do, so let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to be starting in the kitchen in today's video. My parents got us these really awesome glass Tupperware containers, but my cabinet was just not working out for them. So I picked up this little cabinet organizer shelf from Target. It's by the Bright Room brand. It was only about $8 and it definitely helped. But as you're going to see, it took me quite a while to finagle this and figure out where to put everything because we wanted to keep some of our other Tupperware containers too, just so we didn't have all glass in case we need to send some with the kids to school or something like that. So eventually I got smart and decided to stack the glass ones inside themselves from biggest to then the smallest on the very top, which I probably should have thought of first, but didn't. So watch me struggle a little bit, but I do finally get it all organized.
Oh, I know your love is fragile. Guess what? Mine too, and I know you need a real one. I could be that plug fall through, and I know I had you crying, saying something about you over me, yeah. You say that he tried, but you know that was the older me, yeah. Get nobody make me feel the way you feel when you get close to me, yeah. Then you know you're not gonna find nobody better, you should go with me, yeah. Then I lay returning this call. Feel like a pitfall, hate to let you down, got you sounding all pissed off like buddy, you ain't shit.
We've only had these glass containers since Christmas and we are already absolutely loving them. I love the way that they heat and I also love the way that they store in here now that I figured it out and in the fridge when we have leftovers. I am going to be popping to my least favorite thing to do in the kitchen. You guys might already know. That's the oven. I hate cleaning the stovetop. If you know, you know, if you're not new here. So I'm just going to be soaking the burner covers and then we're going to be tackling the stove. And I tried several different things on the stove and we will get to that in a second. And I'm also going to be cleaning a part of the oven that I have never, ever cleaned before. But I saw on a TikTok and I was like, what? Am I supposed to be doing that? I don't know, but I'm going to try it at the end of this oven cleaning session. So I first started by just getting all of the crumbs off. And then I did use my Jaws kitchen cleaner, which I absolutely love. But since I never cleaned this because I have that stovetop cover, it was pretty gross. So I also am going to be pulling out my Bissel Steamshot. And I really did think that this was going to help me. This is not a tool that I use often because I really just don't find it that useful. I was really hoping that it would be useful on this, but spoiler alert, it was not as useful as I was hoping it was going to be.
Be somebody of your word, and when you falling through the crib, say less. Just gotta hold the paycheck. I put a dub in the tank. By 6, I'm live in the flesh. To help you work out that stress, I bring the vibe and great sex. My mood is at an apex. So they get late, I know you hate it when I gotta leave. Oh, I know you hate it when I gotta leave. Oh, all good I see you when I see. Yeah.
It looks pretty clean, but what you can't see is all of the stuff that's still gross and stuck on there. So like I said, I did pull out my Bissel Steamshot, hoping that some of that heated steam would really loosen things up. And yes, a bunch of stuff was shooting out all over the place. So it did help loosen things up, but I still had to go in with some cleaner and my scrub brush, my sponge, because just wiping it back, it was still just disgusting and sticky. So if you're going to use your Bissel Steamshot on your oven top and you never clean it like me, you can definitely use it to loosen things up a little bit, but just know that you are still going to have to scrub for sure.
I'd rather make it sooner than later. Rather make it sooner than later. Yeah, I'm on the way. I know you out of patience, but I bet I'll make it worth your way if you let me on my way. Know you want it too, I can see it on your face, yeah. We fighting more than we sex. I know it feel like we trouble. We take that feeling from up to you the piece to my puzzle, and I'm the reason you're breathing. Don't get it twisted, I want you, but I can see you.
Since I already had the tool out, I decided to use it to help me loosen some of that stuff up on the knobs. And yes, I still had to use cleaner and scrub, but these were absolutely gross as well. And I didn't realize I was still recording. I set the camera off to the side. So here comes a clip of my husband being surprised by my accidental recording when I thought I had shut it off.
Recording me. Hi.
Oh, I stopped it. I thought I stopped it. Say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
Apparently, I was recording for quite a while there and didn't realize it. So I had saw on a TikTok or like a Facebook reel or something that you can pull this drawer out and clean underneath it. Now, I know that sounds really obvious, but I have never done this. And boy, can you tell that I have never done this. Absolutely disgusting. And I probably could have cleaned a little bit better under here, but there was like the wire that like connects the stove, and I was just afraid to do too much and loosen something up that I wasn't supposed to loosen up. But look at all that dust flying. Absolutely disgusting. So just know that you can pull out your warming drawer that I use for storage, not for warming food. And you can clean underneath it because it's probably absolutely terrifying under there. So go ahead and give that a whirl in case you didn't know that, like I didn't, or you haven't done that in a while, because you might find some surprises.
You more like good on your own, you straight with the bills and the pain. You standing solid on 10, like you the queen of the pavement. You ready run, shit amazing. It's been a day till it fade away. Gotta leave. Oh, I know you waited when I gotta leave. Oh, good I see you when I see. Guess what? Rather make it sooner than later. Sooner than later, yeah.
I also decided to give the warming drawer a nice clean. There was some pepperoni in there and lots of grime. So I decided to just clean that out as well so that I could put my cupcake pans and stuff back in there. And I usually, when I use my cupcake pans or my pizza pan, I wash it first because I do notice this drawer gets really, really gross. So when I pull them out, I always clean them before I use them. So no worries there. But I did go ahead and give this a good clean and then slide that right back in. And I felt so much better knowing that at least that underspace was clean. I also did sweep and mop the rest of the floor in the kitchen, but I just did that off camera because then I needed to go pop into the bedroom. I wanted to do some deep cleaning on this day that I usually never do. So we are in my beauty room right now. If you know, you know, our fans get really, really gross. So I'm going to be tackling this fan, and I'm also going to be moving some furniture. And just wait until you see, like, I never move furniture in a room to clean. I always clean around it or I try to get under it. But every once in a while, it's probably a good idea if you can lift it to move your furniture out of the way, because you are going to see how absolutely disgusting it is behind some of the furniture. And here's gross coming up. This is the dump, literally just the fan. That is the dirty water from just the fan. So clearly that fan definitely needed to be cleaned.
It's good, I'm gonna make sure it's straight. Do me a favor. You know, it's like, as always. See.
While I'm doing some dusting and wiping down, let me know in the comments below how your holiday was. If you do celebrate Christmas, how that Christmas season was. Did you get any good things? Did you get to spend time with family? What was your favorite part of the holiday season? Mine had to be the fact that my aunt was able to join us for Christmas morning. She is in a wheelchair. She's not able to get around, but we were able to get her into the house through the backyard. My husband built like a little ramp and everything. So I was just really excited that she got to spend Christmas morning with us. And it was magical. It was my favorite part of the entire holiday season was just having her with us on Christmas morning, and for her to just get all the gifts and have the food and just the atmosphere and all of those things that she would have missed out on if she was just at home by herself. So that was my favorite part. Let me know in the comments down below if you do celebrate the holidays. What was your favorite part of this Christmas season?
Club will go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase, like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop.
This is the point where I realized I probably need to pull my furniture out more often. It was so gross back here. Like, look at all of that. Oh my goodness, so gross. But I needed to get all of this cleaned up. So I'm going to be using my vacuum and my duster to get everything tackled. And I'm also going to be wiping down the surfaces as well. So just a tip, if you haven't cleaned behind your furniture in a while, go ahead and tackle that, because you're going to see some gross spots in some other rooms too as I move that furniture around and get all of those spaces nice and clean.
This night ends, yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment.
Also, the amount of hair that I found on this side of the room was atrocious. That's why I vacuumed out this little container. I have very thick, coily hair, so there's hair everywhere. There was hair in all kinds of crevices. It was just all over the place. I moved this out as well, but did not record it. It was hair all behind there. It was hilarious. And yes, I'm vacuuming this out. This was actually DIY I did on my channel. I will link that in the cards. So I can't really wipe it down too much because it's not made of wood, but there was just hair everywhere. Please let me know. I am not the only one that sheds ridiculously. And we find hair all over the place, like just everywhere. It was over in this corner as well. So let me know that I'm not the only one that is just shedding hair all over the house.
No need to fight it. I cannot hide it. We won't regret it. So come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes.
We are now in the master bedroom, and again, I did need to move some furniture to get clean, and you can see how dirty this carpet is with dust. I had to go over this several times to get that dust up. Like, just this few passes, it already looks cleaner, but I had to get in there with the duster and everything. It was so gross behind here. Like I said, I never move my furniture. I usually just don't have time for it. So I'm in the master bedroom. I'm also going to be doing the curtains. I could not be bothered to take them down and wash them, so I just vacuumed them off. And that was good enough for me. But I was just trying to get some of those spots that I usually do not get, that are probably really, really gross, and that I just never clean, and that really needed to be cleaned. So that's what I was working on this day.
I can't get enough. It's all about us. It's all about us.
room looks really plain, that is because I also started taking down some Christmas decorations. I will have another video coming up where I take down more Christmas decorations and do some more cleaning, but I am on winter break as I'm filming this and recording this voiceover, and I wanted to get all of that done before I went back to work, back into my classroom, because I know I was going to be super, super busy once winter break was over. So I did start taking a lot of Christmas decorations down, and I have just in this video not gotten to putting all of our normal decor back up. So if you're looking around and you're like, wow, everything looks kind of like plain, like why does it look so bare? It's because the Christmas decorations have started to come down and the other stuff just haven't made it back on the wall yet because, well, I can only do so many things at one time. And let me know too if you guys feel that way. After Christmas is over and you take down all of those Christmas decorations, do you look around the house and think, wow, there's nothing in here? Like, it's so uninviting. Like, do you guys have that thought? Because I love the decor in my home usually. But after Christmas, for some reason, after I take down all of those really festive decorations, even when I put my normal decor back up, I go through a period where I'm like, it just looks really plain and boring in here. It doesn't look as cozy as it did during the holidays. Does anyone else feel that after they undecorate their house for the holidays as well?
Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
City lights are making me wanna be something else than I'm meant to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side, flying on the chemicals. Guess I'm not the lucky type. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, night after night. Oh, searching after miracles. Oh, yeah, night after night, night after night, night after Dreaming big makes me smaller than I wanna be, but I guess I'll get used to being small in a world that's not acting kind, even if I don't want to. Wishing I'd be all alone.
You guys know I love a good making the bed moment. For some reason, that's one of my favorite things to do in the bedroom, even when I'm not deep cleaning, is to make the bed because it just makes the room look nice and inviting, and it makes it look 10 times more clean when you don't have covers sprawled all over the place, and it just makes everything look a lot better. So I ended in the bedroom by just making the bed, and then I popped into the laundry room, my very tiny laundry room. That is still staying clean, by the way. If you've watched my deep clean of this laundry room, it will be linked down below in the description box. Take a look at that because that was a doozy of a video, but it is still staying pretty clean and pretty organized, and I'm liking it a lot better. But I did have some laundry to do, and also I had to put a hook back up. The other one had fallen off the wall, so I replaced it with a different one so we could hang our laundry bags on there. Still loving these laundry bag hampers. They are still my absolute favorite. They are from Target. They are the Bright Room brand, I believe. I will have those linked in the description box as well. Super convenient. But I did have some laundry that I needed to throw in and some refills that I needed to do on our laundry pads. And that's where I'm going to be wrapping up today's video, is just tackling some stuff here in the laundry room. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found it entertaining or helpful. You got some motivation from today's video. Don't forget to interact in the comments. We love hearing from you guys. I love reading your guys' comments and replying to them. And I can see some of you and recognize some of you that comment all the time. And I absolutely love you guys. I hope you had an amazing holiday season. Don't forget to check out the video and the playlist that will be popping up on the screen here soon. And as always, smash that subscribe button so you can become part of our YouTube family. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye.
These demons by my side.